What happens to your erectile health when you masturbate the wrong way after 50? Did you know that nearly 50% of men over 50 experience some form of erectile dysfunction, and a large portion of it is linked not to aging alone, but to the way they masturbate? Shocking, right? Before we dive deeper, make sure to hit the like button, subscribe, and leave a comment sharing where you're watching from today. I want to see men from all over the world join this conversation. Introduction: the hidden truth about your private habits. Gentlemen, let's be honest. If you've noticed weaker erections, shorter lasting performance, or less sensitivity than you did in your 20s or 30s, it's easy to blame age. But here's the cold, hard truth: your own habits may be silently undermining your sexual performance. Scientific research confirms that erectile dysfunction, ED, is influenced not only by hormonal changes in blood flow, but also by neural pathways shaped over decades. Repetitive behaviors, like the way you masturbate, can condition your nervous system to respond in ways that hinder natural arousal. This means that even if testosterone dips gradually with age, the way you stimulate yourself might exacerbate ED. Before we break down the 4 worst masturbation mistakes, hit that like button, subscribe, and let me know in the comments if you've experienced any of these issues. Trust me, most men don't talk about this, and it's time to change that. The science behind male sexual performance after 50. To understand how masturbation affects erections, we need to look at biology after age 50. 1. Blood vessels stiffen, reducing blood flow to the penis. 2. Testosterone declines, leading to lower libido. 3. Nerve sensitivity decreases, dulling sensation. 4. Neural pathways in the brain adapt to repeated patterns of stimulation, often artificial. Your brain and body are always learning. If you repeatedly rely on high-intensity or unnatural stimulation, your nervous system starts expecting it. Over time, this can make real intimacy feel less exciting, reduce sensitivity, and even create performance anxiety. The good news: just as bad habits can weaken your erections, intentional retraining can restore them. With the right approach, you can experience firmer erections, better prostate health, and renewed sexual confidence. Mistake 1: relying on adult content every time. Let's start with the most common habit: using adult videos or explicit content every time you masturbate. At first glance, this seems harmless. After all, it's exciting, available 24/7, and perfectly private. But hear what happens biologically. Your dopamine system becomes dependent on extreme stimulation. Nitric oxide release, crucial for erections, is triggered mainly by artificial cues instead of real-life touch and intimacy. Real-world sexual interactions start to feel too slow, insufficient, or unexciting. A study published in JAMA Psychiatry, 2016, demonstrated that excessive exposure to pornography can reduce gray matter volume in regions of the brain associated with reward sensitivity. This essentially rewires your arousal system, making natural sexual encounters less satisfying. Practical tip: take breaks from screens. Use your imagination instead. Replay memories. Focus on touch, scent, or sound. It will feel awkward at first, but within weeks your sensitivity rebounds and erections become more natural. Example: one man in his late 50s shared that after just 3 weeks of limiting screen exposure, he could achieve full erections during intimacy without relying on any visual stimuli. Mistake 2: misusing edging. Edging, bringing yourself close to climax and then stopping, can improve stamina and orgasm intensity if done correctly, but many men overdo it. Pushing to the brink repeatedly exhausts pelvic floor muscles. Nerves become overstimulated, reducing natural arousal. Blood flow to the erectile tissue is compromised, weakening erections. Research in the Journal of Sexual Medicine, 2017, highlighted that overstimulation of the sympathetic nervous system during excessive edging can impair the body's natural erectile response. Fix: practice balanced edging. Stop before the peak, limit sessions to 15-20 minutes, and always allow a natural release at the end. This strengthens the system without exhausting it. Real-life insight: men using this balanced method reported firmer erections and more intense climaxes within 4-6 weeks. Mistake 3: rushing through masturbation. Remember your 20s? Testosterone was high, blood vessels elastic, nerves highly sensitive. Fast climaxes weren't an issue, but after 50. Rushing prevents full blood flow to erectile tissue. Insufficient oxygen delivery weakens tissue, leading to shorter erections. Emotionally, this reinforces frustration and reduces satisfaction. Fix, slow down. Deep breathing enhances nitric oxide production, relaxes blood vessels, and improves circulation. Focus on muscle relaxation, not tension, and let arousal build gradually. Scientific backing. A 2018 study in Frontiers in Physiology noted that controlled, mindful sexual stimulation improves endothelial function, essential for maintaining erections. Example, a 52-year-old man implemented a slow, mindful approach. Within 2 months, his erections were firmer, climax more satisfying, and he reported deeper connection with his partner. Mistake 4. The death grip. The infamous death grip, using extremely tight pressure, may feel intense but has long-term consequences. Compresses nerves, reducing sensitivity. Limits blood flow, weakening erections. Trains the body to require unnatural stimulation, making partner intimacy more difficult. Fix, loosen your grip. Use lighter pressure and lubrication, vary strokes and rhythm. Think of it as rehabilitation for your nerves. Sensitivity will rebound over weeks, pleasure becomes richer, and erections strengthen. Example, after 6 weeks of adjusting grip pressure, one man in his early 60s noticed he could achieve full erection with gentle touch, restoring confidence and intimacy. Timeline for recovery and retraining. Here's a practical timeline to retrain your system. Week 1-2, reduce adult content exposure, practice mindful touch. Sensitivity may feel reduced temporarily. Week 3-4, introduce balanced edging and controlled breathing. Erections begin to feel firmer. Week 5-6, loosen grip and vary stimulation. Sensory recovery accelerates. Week 7-8, combine all techniques. Observe stronger, more reliable erections and improved sexual confidence. Scientific studies confirm neuroplasticity persists into late adulthood, meaning your nervous system can relearn sexual responsiveness even after decades of maladaptive habits. The bigger picture beyond masturbation. Correcting these habits benefits more than just erections. Prostate health improves, regular, natural ejaculation supports gland function. Hormonal balance stabilizes, reduced stress and improved sexual satisfaction boost testosterone production. Confidence returns, knowing you can perform reliably restores emotional and relational health. If this information resonates, hit like, subscribe, and comment on which habit you'll change first. Your health and pleasure are worth it. Conclusion: you are not broken. Gentlemen, here's the truth you need to internalize. ED is not inevitable with age. Often it's the result of repeated habits that unknowingly undermine your body. But the body is adaptable. By stepping away from screens, practicing mindful masturbation, slowing down, and adjusting grip, you can restore erections, sensitivity, and sexual confidence. Imagine intimacy no longer as a source of frustration, but as connection, pleasure, and pride. Every small habit change sends a powerful signal to your body: I am investing in my vitality. So here's the challenge: pick one change tonight. Step away from the screen, slow down, or loosen your grip. Commit to it consistently. In just a few weeks, you'll notice firmer erections, deeper pleasure, and confidence that reminds you of your best sexual self. Hit like, subscribe, share this with a friend who needs it, and comment on your first step. Take control of your sexual health and reclaim your vitality.